Muncie Access Television, Channel 60, presents Muncie News Updates. This week's news from City Hall.
Did you hand out the information? My assistant has copies of this media release to present to you. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in today. It's Muncie, Indiana, November 17th, 2017. I'd like to clear up some confusion that the City of Muncie may be refusing to release public information. We apologize for the internal miscommunication created earlier this week. However, the city's refusal to release information is inaccurate. The city has always and will always be transparent to its citizens, providing any public information when it's requested. We have and will continue to provide any information as requested in accordance with the Indiana Code. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. And if you have any legal questions, our attorneys will handle them. Thank you.
Do we have any follow-up questions?
Can you say your name and spell it?
John Quirk, John-Quirk, one of the city attorneys for the City of Muncie.
So is this in regards to the whole Indy Star filing about the I.C. Miller attorney's fees?
No, my understanding of it was just because of a article that was run in the Star Press this morning that the headline says city won't release details of legal fees. That's my understanding of it.
Right, those are the I.C. Miller details that the Star Press
right, but it wasn't an Indy request, it was a Star Press request.
Okay. When will that information be given to the Star Press since it had where requests are?
Well, my understanding of it is that it has been given to them. The request that they gave asked for three things, and I'll have to get my glasses so I can read it directly. Asked for a copy of contracts, contracts in full, which is privileged information with regard to the City of Muncie and their contracts with their attorneys. Amount paid so far. Even in their article, they have an amount that's been paid so far, so they have that information. And amount promised to be paid by the city. There is no amount promised to be paid. City attorney fees don't work that way. You don't promise to pay somebody in the future when they do the work. A bill is submitted and it's paid. So from what I understand, the information has been given to them and even included in their article this morning.
The article was originally published online on November 13th. Is there a reason why the press conference waited this long?
No, I just heard about it today, so I don't have any idea.
Where did the miscommunication come from for the city or from the release itself? Why was there kind of an issue with the communication?
I'm not sure. We're still looking into what the issue was, if there was or what the miscommunication was, and how it can be corrected so there is none in the future.
What is the typical process then for communication when records requests are filed?
They are normally sent to one individual for the City of Muncie. They review that and they hand it out or give it out to whatever department needs to respond to it. They collect the information and then make it available.
Was the press conference in response to the Hoosier Press Association calling the denial of request wrong and unusual?
I didn't call the press conference, so I'm not sure what the reason is, but my understanding of it was because of that article and that they had already received all the information that they had requested, or it was privileged information.
So has there been any other miscommunications then with any other records requests? If this is just one example with the Star Press, is there others that there might have been a miscommunication with that just not have been made public yet or published in any other news source? I don't know. I'm not aware of any other miscommunications. I'm sure that there were miscommunications, on a lot of different topics every day. So I don't, but I'm not aware of any.
What would be a normal time frame to turn around these requests?
I think the code requires it 7 days unless you need additional time, and then you communicate and explain why you need additional time.
So just to be clear, even though it was a miscommunication and the mayor said that the city wants to be transparent, no additional information besides what the Star Press already had was communicated to them?
You mean as of today?
Yes, the article said that they had 2016 tallies for money already paid to Ice Miller, and they were asking for additional things specifically referred to the Chief Stewart lawsuit.
I think the article says as of early November, they had a total amount the city's paid since 2016. So this is, what are we, November 17th? It's still early November, I would guess. I don't, you know, so.
Were any actual documents sent to the Star Press because of the FOIA request, or was everything that they requested privileged?
I'm not sure what the question is.
They requested a few things, and in the article they said all of them were denied because of attorney-client privilege. Then the mayor said that everything, that was a miscommunication and it was incorrect. So was any actual information then sent to the Star Press?
My understanding is they've received the information that they requested. In fact, it's in their article. And the third thing that they asked for, they're asking for a promise. Let me see exactly. It says amount promised to be paid to by the city. That's not how attorney fees work. You don't say promise to pay me in the future. You do the work and a bill is prepared and it's paid. It's not, you know, you don't pay a lump sum in the future, or you don't. That's not how attorney fees work. Okay, no other questions? Thank you.